Today I'm going to show y'all how to make some sweet potato buttermilk biscuits with caramelized tofu, so let's get right into it. Bring a pot of water to 190 degrees Fahrenheit and add your cubed potatoes. Cover them for an hour. This is going to activate natural enzymes in the potatoes to release natural sugar. Now I'm going to roast these potatoes in olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and allspice on 400 degrees for about 50 minutes, flipping halfway through. Then I can puree in the food processor and we're ready to use in our biscuits. This recipe calls for 10 ounces of all-purpose flour. I'm trying to use less of it, so I'm going to do 3/4 of that or so of all-purpose, and then the rest whole wheat white pastry flour. Now I'm adding salt, baking soda, and baking powder. Alright, now I'm adding my butter to my flour mixture. So this is a vegetarian recipe. I have half a stick, 4 tablespoons of Earth Balance, and then I have some local milking butter here. So it's a vegetarian recipe, but it's local. This is the highest quality butter that I could find. Now I'm just going to use both of these knives to cut this butter into the flour until I get to about 1/4 inch size pieces or smaller. Now I'm adding my spice mix, some allspice, cloves, black pepper. I'm adding my super sweet roasted sweet potato. I also roasted that with a little bit of allspice and some garlic powder. Coconut buttermilk, so I let some lemon juice sit in this coconut milk for about 30 minutes. Now let's mix this up. And you want to pretty much stop mixing when your batter starts to come together in a nice ball like this. Take our batter and just make sure my hands are floury and start pressing it down. What we're doing right now is we're making layers in our biscuits. Now I'm going to fold this into 9 folds. To make 9 layers, I mean. So we'll fold towards the middle, and then top and bottom. And there you go, that's the first step towards getting really good layers in these biscuits. Now I'm gonna press that down. Alright. We only have to do this twice. We're gonna get a real flaky biscuit this way. Alright, now I'm pressing down to that same shape. Looks like it's about 1/2 centimeter thick. And I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting biscuits. So this is about 3.5 inches. And the trick here is to press down, don't turn in circles. That's gonna kind of mess up the layers on the side of your biscuit. Gently place my biscuits in the cast iron. And we want them touching so that they can only go up. They'll rise higher if they're all close together. You know, buttermilk biscuits gotta have butter on top of them. So after we butter all of these, we'll put it in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna cut my pumpkin seed tofu into pieces that are manageable for my slider. I'm going to marinate in some jalapeno vinegar, satsumas, parsley, sage, and rosemary. Cover that for about an hour. Then I'm going to get that into my hot pan with olive oil and then baste with my marinade in order to ensure a great caramelization. For my satsuma syrup, I'm going to heat up a few satsumas in a pan with some unrefined sugar. Add my seasonings, Thai chili, curry leaves, parsley, cinnamon, Mexican mint, salt, pepper. Cook that down until it's ready to go. Boom. Now for this smoky, spicy massage kale, I'm just tearing by hand, adding some of the tofu marinade with some adobo, and then massaging with my fingers to get rid of some of those fibrous pieces. Our sandwich is ready. We'll start with our sweet potato biscuits, massaged kale, a few pieces of this tofu, crispy tofu. Very nice. And on top, some spicy satsuma syrup. Whoa. Top bun. This sandwich was as delicious as it looks. Shout out to Planet Forward, Foodies, and Urban Harvest for providing amazing ingredients, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video.